Well, good afternoon and welcome to coverage of round 13 of the TSL. It is Launceston up against North Hobart here this afternoon. Looking forward to bringing this one to you. North Hobart looking to break their duck here this afternoon. Going to be probably as good an opportunity as they're going to have to do so this year, you'd have thought. Launceston sitting second last at the moment. Did beat them last time they met. They've got 2 wins on the year. North Hobart yet to break through, but a home game against the side you're nearest on the ladder. I think that's certainly an opportunity and one that they're going to look to take full advantage of here this afternoon. Still going to be a tough assignment here. It's been a difficult season for the Demons, but looking forward to seeing what they can offer up here. It's a beautiful day for football here at North Hobart Oval. The sun is shining down. There's a bit of a threat of rain about early. That seems to have passed over. Blue skies, perfect conditions. Players should enjoy being out there this afternoon. Obviously, finals not on the table for either of these sides, but certainly be keen for 4 points here. A big opportunity for both teams. Launceston certainly accustomed to winning plenty more games than they have so far this season. They'd like to get a third win of the year here. Handled them when they met up in the north earlier this season, looking to repeat the trick down south today. Looks like there's been a couple of late changes. Riley Apted-Nunn is in the ruck, so that's at least one. Can see Cody Thorpe out there as well for Launceston, so a couple of late changes to the lineup. We've got confirmation on who the late outs are, but there's been some late switches here. Like Daniel Saunders has come into the Demons side as well, so a bit of switching up after the curtain raiser, which was a pretty thumping win for North Hobart to the tune of some 140 points. They're hoping their seniors can back that up now. I think we can get a much tighter game than that, though, as Apted-Nunn prepares to meet Janes in the middle of North Hobart Oval. And we're about to get underway. Round 13 TSL action. Apted-Nunn did well initially, trying to control it there, McMurray. Umpire says he'll have it, so it'll be tossed up. Still in the middle of the ground. A couple of young rucks going at it. Apted-Nunn won it down. Gillow tried to get there. Leifheber able to get a kick to clear the congestion up towards half forward. Riley came crashing through, blasted straight through Preston, his own teammate in the end. Fell to Kilpatrick on the outside. He wastes no time, drives it inside the forward 50. That's a good strong mark taken there by Bovell. So Bovell probably too far out to score, though he gives it a pretty good ride. At the back is Walker, crashing his way through and juggling the mark. Walker. Super stuff there from Bailey Walker. And he has the opportunity to go back and kick his side's first of the afternoon. So Walker, should be no issues from here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now, there were issues. A shank from Bailey Walker, and he lets Launceston right off the hook there, missing from 10 metres out. And certainly not a kick to match that spectacular pack mark he brought down. So let off for the Blues as they look to exit defensive 50. A spearing kick out the back, fell into the path of Ben Hyatt. He was tackled off the football, spills out. Looked forward by McCrimmon into the middle of the ground for Sam Wright. Little handball over the top. Wright couldn't quite get there. Wheeler took it away from him, but he turned it over straight there to McLeod. McLeod's kick towards half forward into the path of Leifheber. Couldn't take it cleanly. Pressure coming from McCormick. Leifheber coughs it up to Riley. Jones flicks it over the top, back to Riley. Riley thought about the handball, then instead just drives a long one, but he drove it straight into the path of Monks. And David Monks takes the relieving mark. Half back. It's a poor ball, straight to McCormick. Picked him out on his own on the wing there. Chips into the middle for Burling. Burling, he's off. Just tried to go to his ruck there and after none. Set him a bit of a task. After none releases the handball out the back there. Burling in heavy traffic. Leafheber, he's sent tumbling down. Strong tackle again from Burling. James wins it, but straight over the line. James reaches over the top. Hyatt. Leafheber with the clear and kick. Hines parked behind the footy. Riley rather. It spills over his head. Out of play. So the Demons a territorial advantage in the opening few minutes here. James works his way to the front. Norton went past the football. McLeod is going nowhere. Murray, in fact. Up to none. Jones. It's a good handball here out the side. Hyatt. He's released. Goes looking for Thorpe. Crashes in, uses his physical presence, but the Demons should take the football away. They will, bit of a fumble, but they've got plenty of numbers and they can use that numerical advantage. McLeod at fullback, chips it across the face to Ferguson. Ferguson had a few options in the corridor, instead heads wide. Paddled down in the direction of Downham. Saunders, the late in. McCrimmon needs to get rid of this. Just released it in time. And is tackled across the line. So a bit of a scrap developing early on here at North Hobart Oval. After none, battling away. Just lost his footing, might have copped one over the shoulder in the process. He takes it quickly to Hyatt. Hyatt looks to chisel one into the pocket, but he couldn't quite find the marking target there. And it spills out of play. Back in once more. Thorpe doing the racking. Norton looks to clear the area, crashes a kick. Leafheber got a hand up in the path. Burling, some good pressure from behind. Demons blasted up towards Walker, couldn't bring that one down. Gave a good contest, and getting one high there was Bailey Gillow. Umpire didn't spot it, so Sam Wright gets away with it. James will get the clearance. Will it bend round and stay in play? It does, so a pretty good kick in the end. He's pitching and getting a little territory. James takes it out of the rough. Gave it down to McMurray. His kick a poor one. Barely the 15. It's paid a mark though to Faulkner. Gets them moving quickly. Swings it over the top. The top was a difficult one for Riley. He now comes under some pressure from young Boval. Umpire certainly says he'll have it. That did none. Reaches over the top. Gives it a little while, but it's not coming out of there. Sandrick almost got a hand in. Jones tries to take it away. Flicked the handball to McCormick. Gave it to Hyatt. Hyatt now streaming through the middle of the ground. He sends a kick forwards. Working hard is Ben Hyatt. He got their body on the line. Monks crashing into him. Now Thorpe applying some pressure. And they'll be locked up tight to the boundary line. Down. Tight confines here, and again across the line, boundary line winning out. Thorpe couldn't take it cleanly. James, hands and knees, got the handball out, clear and kick up towards Lefebvre. Brought it down. Presnell just losing his footing. Sandrick scoops it over the top. Down and back to Lefebvre. Lefebvre just blasted forward. And might take a nice bounce for Devine to run onto. Well defended though by Faulkner. Now through the middle, Thomas. Gets the handball away. Gillow caught from behind by Lefebvre. The umpire calls for it once more. Plenty of tackling pressure being brought here early in this one. Gillow pulling away. Tilbury. Umpire says over the shoulder. So after none, we'll just chip a kick backwards. He had the man in space in Burling who just runs the outer wing, then dinks one up towards half forward. Wasn't a great ball through the hands of the North Hobart defender. Might give an opportunity at ground level. Scrapping away in there once more, McMurray. Jones on top of it. The ruck scrapple. Lefebvre released the handball. Tilbury didn't get much on that. Sandrick just tries to barge his way through, but he ran straight into a pretty solid tackle there from John. Who was that made the tackle? Gillow. In there with Burling. James slapped it down. Fired the handball out behind there. James goes again. Sandrick tumbles one around the corner. Lefebvre despairingly after it. Kept it in, did well. Now they flick a couple of handballs. Look, a kick down the line. Tumbling bounce was an awkward one for Boval. Over his head though, Tilbury able to gather. He's immediately besieged, wrapped up by a pair of Blues. Foley and Gillow ensuring he advanced no further. And can take that one cleanly, eluding all the comers. A couple of awkward bounces in there. Umpire's whistle blew there as Burling flicked one over the top. Blues will get the football anyway. So Jones at half back. Has an option on short, ignores that, goes longer, looking for Thorpe. Several to beat in the air. It's smashed away from him, but into the path of Presnell, who chipped one, but chipped it straight to the opposition. That's a lovely kick, just let him down to the ball. Now in the middle of the ground, Watson. RJ Watson. Flat one inside the forward line, off hands. Tilbury goes in, grabs it, got the handball to Lefebvre. Lefebvre turns away. Handball back to Watson. He can straighten up from 40 out, Watson. It's drifting into the post. Still we wait. for the first goal of the match. Indeed, that was the first score since the opening minute when Walker took that wonderful mark. It's been really played largely between the arches so far in this quarter. 2 behinds to nothing. Long ball out the back, might fall into the path here of Riley. Umpire's whistle had already gone. Free kick going the way of the Demons. So Saunders launches inside 50, but that's a nice intercept taken by Thomas. So Avery Thomas, he lofts one up towards the wing. And the marking contest there, spiked out behind, and now running onto it is Barron. Gets around Saunders, scooped it over for Riley, who's charged forward here. Riley just not able to gather it cleanly. And the boundary line wins out. Just skill execution letting both sides down a tad in quarter number one. Haven't quite been able to get kind of clean chains going. So allow the opposition pressure to come in. Thorpe doing the ruck work against James now. Strong tackle there. McCormick plays the 1-2 and found Hyatt. Hyatt will just put it high inside 50, looking for Dylan Riley to crunch in there. Can anyone take it cleanly? Be tossed up. So they battle away. 25 out from the Blues goal. Clearing kick. Out to none. Took it, but then the pressure came from Bingham. Just enough. Thomas now scooped the handball over the top. Again, the pressure comes, this time from Tilbury. And the umpire says holding the footy. And, well, it looked like the umpire had paid an advantage, but the advantage hadn't been taken there. Bingham had stopped anyway. Tilbury will clear this one up to the wing. Sets a bit of a task there for Watson. Had 2 to beat. In the end, it's out of play for a ball in.
Bingo, go in, Bingo! Bingo, go in!
One down by James. Walker crashing in from behind, couldn't quite. Downham, McCormick. Walker goes back in for it. Somehow getting a kick out of there was Kilpatrick, but he turned it straight over to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer sideways to Height. Wide ball using the full width of the pitch, and Hyatt takes the mark. And trickling out of play for a ball in. A bit in the back. Sandrick blasts it out of there. Strong mark, and the immediate release of the handball to Bingham might have been just a bit too sudden though. Might have rushed it. But they'll emerge all right through Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick, they're on out the back here. Walker was out the back, streaming potentially towards goals, but the kick was a poor one. Pfeiffer, it's just about a 1-on-3 inside 50, and he picked out the one. Burling. Moves it wide to McCormick. He chips into the corridor for Wheeler. Wheeler kicks towards half forward. Bounced off the chest of Riley. Deep ball, one-on-one. Thorpe and Monks. Monks always had position. He might... No, tossed in. I think he might have got a free kick there, Monks. He certainly appeals his case, but there's nothing doing. Cody Thorpe just coming in and doing enough to put him off taking the mark, and in the process not give away a free kick, so he tossed in once more. Rove by Jones. Snapshot from Jones, but there's a goalkeeper on the line in Monks. And Monks looks to drive them out of defence. Wasn't a good kick though, straight to Foley. Foley assesses his options. Plenty of bodies back for the Demons. Foley just puts it to the hot spot. Over the head of James. He's landed into the breadbasket of Monks once more. Diving mark. Norton sweeps the handball. And that wasn't a great kick into the corridor. And they'll get it out through Wright. Wright looking for Walker in a one-on-one. He's well situated here, Walker. Couldn't bring in the mark. Well, it was initially well defended by Pfeiffer, then lost hold of the footy. That leads to a snapshot from Bingham. That won't have the accuracy either. A third behind of the afternoon for the Demons. As we tick towards red time, still we wait for the opening goal of the contest. The Demons are the only three behinds on the scoreboard here. Hyatt streaming out of defence. In the representative game last week for Tassie. Here's Kilpatrick. Finds Wright. And he takes that one in the pocket. Won't be an easy shot. An opportunity. So Wright runs around to open up the angle, snaps a goal. Will it have the journey? It does. Sam Wright gets the opening goal of the afternoon. It took us 20 minutes for it to arrive, but arrive it has. Sam Wright gets the first for the Demons there, 1-3-9. Launceston yet to score, so a positive start to this one for the Demons in search of a breakthrough victory. I sense they would have been setting themselves for this one, looking at the fixture list. Big opportunity for them. And they've started well. Smashed by James. Just bounced away from Leafheber. Devine. Back to Leafheber. Leafheber inside 50. Probably trapped and taken off the football there. It was Volta holding the footy. McCormick. High ball towards centre wing. Sandra couldn't bring it down. Leafheber fired it out to Wright. Wright should be chopped off by Thomas, and it is just drifting across as the loose there. Avery Thomas has started this game well at half back for the Blues. Guides one in the direction of Burling. Couldn't complete the mark. Leafheber trying to keep it in. Boundary line winning out. So James racking against Foley on this occasion. Hyatt, the high tackle there. Yes, umpire does eventually blow the free kick in favour of Devine. The youngster to send the Demons inside forward 50. Oh, couldn't quite. Leafheber, slick handball, bit too slick in the end. Losing his footing was Shady. The Blues able to work it off half-back. Schoenmaker long down the line he goes, and Dylan Riley leads in the race out the back of the contest. He steadies, tries to spot up Thorpe, who just lost his footing. Wasn't a great kick. Following up was Ben Hyatt. Riley crashing through. McCrimmon He dives in again. Couldn't gather the footy. Foley scooped it back. McCormick now. Looking for Ben Hyatt in the pockets. Couldn't quite pluck it. Back to Hyatt. Norton immediately brings him down. And they hold firm once more, the Demons' defence. Thorpe. Crimin on top of it. Gillow is on top of him. James won it down, but straight to Dylan Riley. He tries to bust through the contest. Got it back to McCormick. McCormick, high ball into the middle of the forward 50 arc. Might be an opportunity here. Speared kick, bounce. Monks gets a hand up. Blocked it away. Hyatt can't control. Coming in was Barrow. The clearing kick, a poor one. Straight out of bounds on the full. Did at least get some distance on it though, so another opportunity for the Blues to go inside through Hyatt. Plenty of bodies parked behind the football. Got two extras back inside defensive 50 at the moment here, the Demons. Kick to the contest. James ran underneath it. Thought maybe could have marked it. Just swung an arm up at it instead. It trickles out of play. So the Demons just looking to hold on and protect this lead. Thorpe won it down. Clearing kick though towards the Leafeber. Trickles out of play once more. Won't be a long quarter given the lack of scoring. Well, there have been a lot of stoppages in the ball-ups, I suppose. Sandrick around the outside. He can't get front. He tossed in once more. Here's a bit of wind factor at play. Conditions generally pretty good though. James. He can take it cleanly again. James has rucked pretty much the entire quarter here for the Demons. Can't recall him having a chop out at any point. And he wins that one decisively into the path of Leafever. Back the other way though came Burley. Norton. And out of play. James. Jones scooped it out. Norton now on top of the football. Been a lot of this in quarter number one. Bit of a grind of a game this one. It could well take a physical toll on the sides by the end of the afternoon. James, Gillow. Devine just catching Gillow high there. It'll be a free kick the way of the Blues as they try and drag Devine off, but it'll be too far out to score. So that will be the end of quarter number one. A bit of a scrap here at North Hobart Oval, but the hosts won't mind too much because they're in the lead and they've done all the scoring. They lead this one 1-3-9. Launceston shut out there, no score. I suppose if you're going to be shut out in a quarter, to only be 9 points down. It's the worst way things could have ended up. It's been a tight affair. It's been a scrappy affair. Certainly hasn't been a pretty game of football, but a good, honest, physical battle out there, and may well turn into a bit of a battle of attrition throughout the afternoon if it continues to be this stoppage to stoppage grind we saw in quarter number one. But It's the Demons in the ascendancy by 9 points as they go in search of their first victory of the season. Be back shortly with quarter number 2. back for quarter number 2 here at North Hobart Oval. It's the hosts leading by 9 points after 1-3-9. Launceston did not score in quarter number 1. We'll see if they can change that here in the second term. The ball did spend plenty of time inside forward 50 for them. The Demons' defence stood up under pressure. But certainly a scrappy game. If either team could be just a little more clean, a little more decisive with their ball movement, the opportunities are going to be there. The team's had some looks as we get ready to go in quarter number 2. As James gets a fist in there. High ball. Leafheber couldn't quite complete the mark. Berlin got a hand in. Goes past the footy. A couple of sets of legs. Devine climbs on top. James flipped it down nicely to Tilbury. After none has a hold of him. Jones in support. The umpire's given it an absolute eternity here. Eventually says no, it's not coming out. After none, Jones find a handball out. Look at the contest back in goes Gillow. He eludes the tackle of Norton. The pressure came from behind from Kilpatrick. The kick out to space. Faulkner first to the football. Has McCormick in support. He lofts it over the top. Hyatt was working up the football. Dropped the mark though. McMurray, and now a chance for McCrimmon. McCrimmon scoops it to Leafheber. Leafheber fired a handball backwards and just clean missed his teammate. And it's really been the story of the game so far. Just skill errors stop any real flow from developing. That's a none. McCormick happily just watched that one drift out of play. None. A bit of a shallow throw allows James to work his way to the front of the contest. Kick around the corner, just pitches in. Norton on top of it. Klein on top of him. Will be thrown in rather than thrown up. Norton kicks it to the hot spot, charging on top of it, Bingham. Crashing through Foley. Absolute massive humanity down in the forward line, and the umpire will toss it up once more. So Walker doing some ruck work here against Pfeiffer. The first real spell James has had at any point this afternoon. Walker palms it down. The ball was a good one. The snap from right. Just off target. So 1-4-10. Things continuing to do all the scoring here. So the Blues look to storm out of defence here with a kick up to Tiana McCormack, who was taken without the football, I thought. Umpire says play on. That was surely a free kick. Tilbury just released the handball under pressure. This one almost broken up there by McMurray, but it's spilt out behind to Ben Hyatt, and Hyatt will pump it in looking for Thorpe, but he was caught behind Monks. Not the service Big Thorpe was looking for there. As the Demons try and transition now to defence quickly here. Ferguson down the line, found Boville. Boville chips it up. Good looking kick to McLeod. He put Kilpatrick under all sorts of pressure, but he was calm, he was composed. His kick into the forward line. Walker crashed in from behind. In the end, a free kick's going to go the way of Bailey Walker. Making things happen in that forward line. Physical presence, and he opts to hand it off instead. The flying shot on goal to the line just has the journey. Callum Kilpatrick just had enough purchase on it to clear the line, and he gets the Demons second of the afternoon. They move along to 2-4-16. The Blues still yet to score. And Walker perhaps just knowing the limitations a little. He missed one from 15 metres out earlier in the contest. Saw a flying Kilpatrick, thought that's an option we'll take. Handed it to him, and despite, I think it was Bailey Gillo's best efforts on the line, they're unable to keep it out. So the Demons continue their strong start here, winless in 2024. Looking to change that this afternoon, and started well in that endeavour. Up to none this time, won the ruck duel pretty decisively. Jones immediately wrapped up by Sandrick as Norton is put down. Up to none once again. Norton, the pressure from Gillow. Tilbury, another Saunders couldn't take it cleanly, and an opportunity here is that one speared to Dylan Riley. I believe it was Finn Gutwin who set him up there. I don't have 13 on my team sheet or the Launceston playing list, but back in round 16, number 13 was Finn Gutwin, so I'm going to run with that and hope that's right. Correct me in chat if I am wrong, but good composure and some burst from the contest shown from Gutwin as he sets up this opportunity for Dylan Riley, who makes absolutely no mistake. The veteran goal kicker, he has been doing that for many years for this football club. And he gets their first score of the afternoon, 2-4 to one straight. They needed that one, and they get something to try and kickstart their afternoon. So 2-4 to one straight, the margin back within 10 points, and it's vitally important that they got something on the board there, the Blues, the longer it stayed at 0. No concerns you have, but it's only a 10-point ball game. And truly in this one as James does well to charge down the kick of Shady. Going back there after none, fight a handball. It's going the wrong way though as far as the Blues are concerned. And anyone take clean possession. Thomas cracked in. Trying to bust away was McMurray. And towed away by Jones up there towards Faulkner. Faulkner tries to get round McLeod. Ball spills out in the tackle. Now a chance for the Demons. Kick inside forward 50. Walker's got to come from a couple deep. Thomas almost took a spectacular mark. In the end, he was infringed with. Did he get the free kick? So Avery Thomas. Searching ball up towards after none. Spills out the back of the pack. Reaching in with Saunders. Hyatt. Now Shady. And ball to a man under pressure. And Gutwin. He's taken over the line. James and after none. James will get the free kick there. After none wasn't looking at the football in the end, so a bit of a giveaway there and an easy one for the umpire. James with the set-up kick to half forward wasn't particularly well placed. Burling takes a comfortable intercept. So Josiah Burling. Switch kick is a nice one. In some space with Barron. He chips into the middle. Finds Foley. Foley over back to Barron, showing some dash off half back now, and he drives them inside 50. Plenty of Demons bodies back. Kilpatrick got a hand in the way. Riley working it towards the line. He's happy to take the stoppage. Foley rucking against James. Murray. Release back towards McMurray. His handball to Norton. Gillow was all over him. They clear the contest up towards the wing. Burling trying to charge through, make something happen the other way. And the kick inside the forward 50 from Barron. Any numbers back there for the Demons. Hyatt happy to just sit on top of it and force another stoppage. Foley. Sandrick on top of it. The ball trapped underneath him. Foley doing well undersized there against James. McMurray grabs the football. Can anyone clear the area? Eventually James just blasted out of there with a high kick. Burling, nice mark. Read it best, came through the pack, and he'll look to drive them inside the forward 50 here. Thorpe presenting out of the football. Strong play that. Really nicely done by Josiah Burling. And the opportunity for Cody Thorpe now. Just read that ball through the air better than anyone else in the pack. That's good ball use too. Good couple of minutes there, Josiah Burling. Kicked it perfectly to the advantage of Big Thorpe. Can Cody take advantage here? He'll kick from 40 out directly in front, and he's hung out to the right, so a let off there for the Demons. The margin 9 points. Barrow wants it short. He'll go longer instead to Leifhaber. He marks ahead of Foley. Barrow was shut down as the short give, so instead just bites one off into the corridor to Kilpatrick. Had to be composed again, and he was. Did it really nicely to find Downham. Downham keeps it moving. Got it to McLeod in trouble. Jones pressuring him, forced it back. Just got a little slither of boot on ball. But a mile off the ball, a free kick's been paid to the Demons. They're going to get a shot 15 metres out. Well, I'm not sure what's happened there. An absolute mile behind the play. But it's going to be an opportunity for Charlie Bovell. Must have been a hold trying to impede his run, which in the end they didn't need because Jones had forced McLeod off his kick anyway. Charlie Bovell. He do what Thorpe couldn't at the other end. He can. He drives it through. They had their third, the Demons. And they lead this one by 15 points. 3-4-22 to 1-1-7. So Thorpe misses at one end. A free kick up the other. It swings back to a 15-point ball game in favour of the hosts. Launceston had the chance to get the margin inside of a goal. And Charlie Bovell kicks the third of the afternoon for the home side. A tough season. This Proud Football Club looking for a breakthrough win. They've started quite nicely. McMurray with a high ball inside forward 50. Bovell swings an arm out. Fell to Leifhaber. Leifhaber just released the handball in time. Bingham was there. Tilbury worked it on. Bingham goes back in. The defence holding up. Wheeler draws the contact. Draws another stoppage. Bovell and Foley. Foley's rush kick. Well done, Gatwin. Applied some pressure. Downham. Kilpatrick. Plenty of bodies back there, so he sets it high into the pocket. Cross comes Burling. And right, escorts him out of play. Knocking on the door here, the Demons. The rucks wrestle. Bingham couldn't take it cleanly. Norton, nor could he. McCormick cracks in. And he's won it down. Foley, Jones, quick release of the handball. Hyatt sends it wide. Gatwin can't keep it in play. James runs underneath the football. Second attempt, spikes it back. Gillow, Norton. Gatwin looks to spin away. His handball broken up. Stays in the contest. Well, certainly a ground conducive to plenty of stoppages. It's not a rarity in North Hobart Oval, but we're seeing more than even usual today. This one's kicked inside the forward 50. Burling couldn't take the intercept. Dropped off his chest. The Demons keep working a forward chance now for Leith Hobart. And he slots it. Just had time to steady and swing it through for their fourth of the afternoon. They're out by 21 points, the Demons, and look at them all get around Tommy Leithheber. They're up and about here this afternoon, just sensing an opportunity. One just came as a result of Burling, who did the hard work, but then just dropped the ball off the chest in the end. And they've got some live wires in that forward line. The ball does hit the deck. Tommy Leithheber, a star man of this Demon side, and important goal. 4-4 to 1-1. 21 points. They're flying right now. And you've had a tough season like this. Suddenly you find yourselves 21 points up in the second quarter. You're really sensing the opportunity. This could be their week. That did none. One down. High up and under from Presnell. Flying from behind, Barron. Spills away the Demons though. McLeod. Crimmon had a bit of a fumble. Devine to Sandrick. And worked forward by Ferguson. Not allowed in Burling. Tried to take on right there to Jones, and he's caught holding the footy. All right. Eventually sends it inside the forward 50. No one can take the mark. Crashing through Pfeiffer. Sandrick clears the area. Right. Wants to send it back in. Jones, the reversal. Catches him this time. Interesting conference spot between the coaching boxes. The Demons coach is furious that Wright didn't get that one in there quickly. They give their forwards an early look in one-on-ones for Launceston can roll numbers back. Jones scoops the handball down the line. Norton just went over the top of it. Jones didn't quite get boots the ball. Scooped out the back of the contest. After none. Went down to height, but again they just run out of room. So many of these stoppages tight to the line that then leads to a ball in. James trying to duck underneath the tackle there. That's going to be holding the footy. Ferguson seems you off to do that. That's your prior opportunity. Free kick to Abdinaan, who gets it moving quickly. Put Jones under quite a bit of pressure. Had to release immediately to McCormick. Looking for Dylan Riley in the forward line. Well defended, getting a fist in and smacking it away. Saunders smacks it towards the line. He'll be tossed in once more. So we enter red time in quarter number 2. The home side. 21 points to the good. 4-4 to 1-1. Immediately besieged was Faulkner. Really bringing the pressure, the Demons, tackling in numbers. They're up and about for this one. Acted none. Ground level. Tilbury. He can't escape. James. Sandrick just trying to use his power to get it out of the contest. He can't. After none. Trying to find Riley. James got a hand in. Jones trying to bust his way through it again. 2 tacklers wrap him up. Rinse and repeat here. Clearance from the contest proving difficult. That might open it up. McCormick towards the line. McCormick kept it in. Cleared back the other way. Tumbles away from Burling. He can't keep it in. Back into play once more. Rucks negate each other. Sandrick once again tries to bust his way through, but once again he's unable to do so. It's just stoppage after stoppage here at North Hobart. Dylan Riley in there, he's moved up to try and help clear the congestion. Ball's been stuck between Lee Spot and half forward for the Blues for several minutes now. After none over the top, Leafheber. Devine had a fumble, cost him the clearance, and going, and then Kilo trying to just burrow his way through. James wins it down. Handball out the back. Thomas couldn't take it cleanly. Devine just goes off the deck. Tilbury spun in the tackle, trying to find a way to release the handball. He can't. James. High back to the spot he initially slapped it from. Leafheber. He gets a click. Finally, they might clear some of this congestion. Foley swept around the back of the contest. Burling under pressure from McLeod. High ball really put Presnell under pressure, flying from behind Saunders. The umpire blown a free kick. The Blues paid an advantage, which wasn't forthcoming, so it will come back now and be a free kick to Presnell. A tough task sitting under that high ball. So Presnell, half back. See some clean possession here. How many disposals in the last 5 minutes? Fort runs underneath the football. Somehow getting it was Barron. Barron moves it quickly. Good looking ball, and he finds a marking target inside the forward 50 in height. Gets it moving quickly. Oh, he missed Riley with the kick. Still a chance though, Riley with strength, busts off one, spins back onto the left, and he might have kicked the goal. Yes, Dylan Riley. What a super goal that was. Well, it would have been regulation if his teammate had have hit him up there with the kick. In the end, he had to beat about 4, and it was just raw strength and power from Riley. Just bouncing off defenders, willing himself onto that left and getting away. That kick, he was surrounded, but he just got enough on it. A very hard-earned second goal of the afternoon for the Blues. 4-4 to 2-1. An important goal, though, for his side. His second of the term. He's kicked both his side's majors. 15-point ball game in the shadows of half-time. To none. Not down, but so often we've seen these repeat stoppages. The ball one down, really clearing the area. They'll go once more up to none. Want to take it out himself. It was immediately tackled. Norton charged down the kick, won the football. He sends him inside forward 50. Foley best positioned, and he takes a good intercept mark. Just read the flight of that one beautifully. His kick finds Burling. Burling wants to move it quickly, drives it down the wing. That was ill-advised. He picked out Kilpatrick, who immediately sends it inside forward 50. It wasn't the greatest kick. Bingham made it work, though. Then Wright had a fumble, goes back in, kicks to the top of the square. Blues defender's best position, and again, it's Samuel Foley who takes his second intercept in 30 seconds. Called to play on. He'll send it to a contest. Well, not much of a contest in the end. Sandrick able to go unopposed. Can Sandrick find a target? He finds Watson. It won't be an easy kick though. He was forced wide here, RJ Watson. Tight to the boundary line. Not the pocket for a right footer. He looks like he wants to give it off. Kilpatrick was offering. He's just going to square it up. Bingham almost. Norton applying some pressure. Be a stoppage inside forward 50, deep into quarter number 2. Down to McCormick. Immediately he is wrapped up by Norton. Walker and Sienna McCormack in the ruck contest. That didn't really give either a chance. Foley climbs on top. Spills to the top of the square. Handle just released in time. Norton. Bustling through Burling. Kilpatrick gets free, sets sail towards the goals, and just misses Callum Kilpatrick. Nearly a spectacular goal. He's been one of his side's best today. That would have been a huge 6 points with half-time looming, not to be. 4-5 to 2-1. Burling. Horrible kick. Off hands. And in the end, the siren perhaps coming to the rescue of the Blues. It ends 4-5-29 to 2-1-13 this first half. A 16-point advantage for North Hobart. Launceston were able to get on the scoreboard in that second term. A pair of goals for Dylan Riley. But the Demons added 3 of their own and extend their lead to 16 points here at the half-time break. It's been a scrappy old affair. It has been stoppage laden, certainly not the prettiest game of football you'll ever see. The home side, they won't give 2 hoots about that if they can get their first win of the season. If they keep going about this match the way they have the first half, that is very much on the cards here. It's Launceston with the work to do. Half-time at North Hobart Oval. It's the home side. The Demons 4-5-29, leading the Blues 2-1-13. back for the second half here at North Hobart Oval, round 13 TSL action. The Demons and the Blues. North Hobart looking to get their first victory of the season, and they're en route to it at the moment, leading this one by 16 points at the main change, extending their lead in the second term after the first quarter saw just a one-goal kick. It was 9-0 quarter time. Slight uptick in scoring in the second term, but still a bit of a scrap out there. A little bit of wind at play, but conditions not too bad for the players. And plenty of heat around the football in the afternoon. It certainly impacted the disposal efficiency. But we're ready to get going here in the third term. Can the Demons keep on keeping on and get their first win of the season? Or are the Blues going to play spoiler? They're going to have to go again, as that one's recalled. Sun shining down on North Hobart Oval as James whacks it forward to Lefebvre. McMurray just toes it forward inside 50. Hyatt working back, couldn't take clean possession. Tilbury and then swooping on the football. Volta, great tackle, just getting him in time was Thomas. Now the pressure's on, that handball straight across the line. How's the umpire see that one? He's pinged him. Free kick going the way of the Demons. It'll be Bingham to take it in the pocket. So Bingham to give his side the perfect start to the second half here. Snapping with the left, he just hung it near side, and it never looked particularly likely. Behind only. Extend their lead to 17. So Burling plays on out of fullback and uses that lovely driving boot of his, but he's picked out a Demons player there. It's Kilpatrick, who's one of their best in the first half. Takes the intercept and then spears it inside 50 and finds a marking target in Wrights. Sun in his eyes as he assesses his options. Looks like he's going to take the shot on. So Sam Wright looking to extend the lead to 23 points. He plays on, opens up the angle, sends it on its way. It's a goal. Sam Wright bags his second of the afternoon. And North Hobart kick out to a 23-point lead. They've started this half just as they ended the first. They get the first goal, quarter number 3. Fancy Launceston probably need the next one. Just stay within touch here. James slaps that one down towards the Lefebvre. Burling was there, just now his team out to go for it. They've cuffed it up. McMurray down the line. Gutwin looks to arch the back, take a man on. He does. He sends it in the Thorpe direction. Monks with front position. Monks gets a hand in and sees it out of play. He's done well in that matchup this afternoon. There's David Monks. Some important defensive interventions. James and Thorpe through the hands of Thorpe. Scooped up. Kilpatrick slaps it clear of the contest. Right. Immediately brought down a strong tackle from Wheeler. Sees him out. James to Norton. He's immediately taken off the football. Gillow. Murray got in there. Now Kilpatrick. Jinks back inside. Volta was clean below his knees, did it nicely, Divine, and then they'll send it up towards the Leafhammer. Floats over his head. Walker had it spoiled away by Pfeiffer. Wheeler's handball down the wing. Hyatt was good. Got it moving. McCormick looking for Thorpe. Has 2 to beat. Couple hanging off him. Brought it to ground to Hyatt. Hyatt high to the teeth of the goal. And really in a great one is Dylan Riley. Umpire hasn't paid it. Must have just grasped a little there. Riley, I thought, reeled in a wonderful mark and would go back to kick his 3rd of the afternoon. Not to be. Thorpe doing the ruck work. Won it down to Norton. Norton coughed it up to Hyatt. Despairing tackle from McCrimmon. The free kick had already been paid. And it's going to be Dylan Riley, who's kicked both of his side's goals already this afternoon. He'll go back for number 3. And he slides it through, no trouble at all. O'Reilly has 3, Launceston have 3. The margin back to 17 points, almost playing a lone hand up forward here this afternoon. He's the veteran Dylan Riley showing he has still got it. He's keeping his side in it. So just hanging in there, staying within touch of the Blues. Low scoring game, so still right in this one if I can get a run on here as Jones gets the clearance. High ball into the forward line. McLeod had to stand underneath it, got hands to it, cleared away out of there by Ferguson. Up towards the wing and it's a foot race. Jones first to the football. McCormick goes in, dish the handball across. Burling, good composure, sent it across to Hyatt. He'll send them towards centre half forward. Norton parked underneath the football. The spoil came from behind, but it got over the shoulder from Hyatt of the Ben variety. As Norton gets the free kick and puts Kino down on the mark, right under the eye of the umpire. Short to McLeod, who lost his footing, lost a hold of the football, has to go back, just got it away to Norton. And they regain control of the ball. Kilpatrick, Devine. He chips it inside for Wright. Gave it back to Kilpatrick. And they're really looking to use him wherever possible. And that lovely left of his, that's, well, if it wasn't 15, it probably played on off the mark there. I thought umpire gives Jones the benefit of the doubt. High ball. They've turned it over. Blues will take over at half back anyway. Kick up the wing to Gutwin. He'll look to switch it. Good ball there to Atkins. Atkins has Presnell working hard into space for him. Over the top, Shady doing likewise as the Demons look to work back in defence. Here is Cooper Shady. Sets it up to centre half forward. Swirl came from McCrimmon. Handball back there to Saunders. Sandrick sets himself, takes a mark. Handball, that was the wrong option. He put down under all sorts of pressure, but they keep on keeping on. Sandrick got it to Volta, who drives it to Wright. Well, they nearly made a meal of it. Wright takes the kick inside and he finds Leafhammer. Leafhammer thought about the next short option. He had a man on in plenty of space in Beauville, but he'll take on the responsibilities himself, as he probably should. 35 out. Slight angle, but one you'd expect a player of Tommy Leafhammer's quality to slot. So Leafhammer respond to the Riley goal and kick them back out to a 23-point advantage. Hangs it to the left, it's not working back, it's across the face. Almost brought down by Walker. Off hands and out for a ball in. Not the result Leafhammer was looking for there. Perhaps you should have digged it to Beauville. Trying to shrug the tackle was Thomas, and he just got a high contact free kick. Walker just slipping up with the tackle. Thomas short to McCormick's been busy. It's Connell McCormick. Kicks that ball to a contest. Leafhammer drifts in, takes the mark. That was a poor decision. Plays on, sets it into the pocket, trying to find Boville. Planted, couldn't bring down the mark. Sandra on the bottom of this pack. Tossed up. Walker slapped it boundary side, but it was Sharks. Fell to Leafhammer, through traffic, steady, getting a hand in Faulkner. Might have saved a goal there. Burling flicked the handball over the top. Jones releases. Gillow got nothing on that kick. He tossed up once again. Really was the order of the first half. These repeat stoppages. James battling away with McCormick. Blues clear the area. It's a pretty good kick in the end. Pitched quite nicely. A sharp angle turn out of play, so they can set up for a stoppage on centre wing. 17 points in arrears, the Blues. And just doing a bit of a spell of pressure there from the Demons. A couple of good looks. Only rucking against James. He lays the tackle. Seth Pfeiffer has a boot off and is limping on the near sideline. That's a concern for the Blues. Trying to take the man on Wheeler. Couldn't drive through the tackle. He was wrapped. AJ Watson laid that one. Appreciated by his teammates. James slapped it down. Norton might have slipped a little high there. The free kick will go the way of Gillow. Gillow drives it down the line. James had just parked himself there. Took the mark. The spoil was too late from Riley. So Mike just parked himself expertly as the spare at that contest. Burling intercept at the other end. Couldn't quite complete the mark. Gathers, fends off. Gillow had a slip. And we all up. Mitch Thorpe in the Launceston coaching box demanding his forwards work up the ground and not allow James just to be the loose man at the contest there. Here's Jones. Release the handball. Flicked away out of there by Faulkner, but it comes back in. Boville battling away. McCormick. Sharp handball out towards the line. And Presnell. And he tossed back in. So territorially, the Demons firmly on top here in quarter number 3. Haven't really added it to the scoreboard though. 1 goal apiece through the opening 12 minutes. James and Foley. Norton got a hand in. James, his kick inside the forward 50. Slapped away from right. Well defended by Wheeler. James bounced off his chest. Hyatt showing some class on the outside. Ball spills into the path of Faulkner. Kilpatrick just held onto the shirt. That'll be a free kick the way of Faulkner. Probably a good free kick to give away by Kilpatrick though. Should allow his defence to get back. They were breaking dangerously there, the Blues. I don't think they'll mind conceding that one. Thorpe had 3 to contend with, and it spilled out the back. Taking it was Barron. They've coughed it up though. Shady, his shot or kick was charged down. Bingham bounced off his chest. Hyatt gathered. Handball back to Shady. His kick a poor one. McLeod behind the football intercepts. Wide for Watson. He's got Devine on short. Instead, he'll go by hand and they'll look to carry on the outer side. Kilpatrick. His kick just pitched in front of McMurray. Did pretty well to just keep a hold of the football and get a stoppage in the end. Perhaps a little too Kilpatrick conscious times this quarter, the Demons, giving it to him. It's perhaps not optimal. He's a lovely user of the football. Lefebvre laying a tackle. Devine also climbing in there. James. Right down. Gillow. Jones trying to crash through 3. Foley gets his kick away. Kilpatrick was parked back there though. Spears it down the line. Too much heat on it for Lefebvre, but he found a teammate who gave it in turn to Lefebvre. Lefebvre inside 50. Broken up by Burling. So Lefebvre just not quite using the ball as he might have liked in quarter number 3. He's been getting his hands on it plenty. Just that kick inside 50 a couple of times. And slightly lacking. Patrick working up at the football. Is that out of bounds on the full? It is. Slightly unfortunate there, Kilpatrick. McCormick to take over. Thinks it's short for Faulkner. Faulkner has Presnell. Stagnant out of the back half here. The Demons are well set up, so he's forced to kick to a contest. Oh, Kilpatrick again. He's having a fine game, this man. Takes a good mark there. He's kicked down the outer wing. Really made Downham stretch for it, and he couldn't quite reel it in. James smashed it down, but clear and kick came from Wheeler. Kilpatrick couldn't quite bring it in, but kept it in motion. They're working in the corridor for Devine. They'll try and get the switch going here, perhaps. Norton's peeled out. There's in acres of space to kick beyond this contest, but plucking it was Avery Thomas. He goes short to Wheeler. Through the corridor. Great tackle from behind. Bingham. Ball spilled out in the tackle, though, so not holding the ball. The umpire saying he punched it out, but an over-the-shoulder decision. We'll see the Demons get the ball regardless. McMurray wants to get it moving. Sets it up. Walker a likely target. That's really well intercepted by Burling. And one of the Blues' best this afternoon. He steers them off half back to Barron. Slow play out of the back half once more. Chips it up, made Jones juggle it, but took the mark. Not be forced to go down the line to a contest here. Does so. Riley came from behind, got a hand in. Gillow took it cleanly, got into the middle for Gutwin. 1-on-1 inside forward 50. Big contest here. Well done McCrimmon to get it away from Hyatt, but he'll get the ball in the end here, Hyatt, and he'll run into an open goal, and he's put it across the face and missed. Big let off there. Ben Hyatt couldn't take his chance. 16-point ball game. So a reprieve there for the Demons, who had the goal to show for a pretty good 10 minutes of football. The ball really played up there into the ground. There's Saunders, the late in. Well, that's a lovely kick. Opens things up to McLeod in the middle of the ground. McLeod gave the handball. Wasn't an ideal one for Saunders. Forced a bit of a rush kick in the end. Off hands to Thomas. Looks to turn away from trouble. Has some support in the form of Wheeler. That was charged down by Bingham. Well done, Josh Bingham. Yeah, ball up on the Painter 50. James and Foley reaching over the top was James. Right, diving in. Wheeler was on top of him. Smash forward towards Lefebvre. Lefebvre gave the handball to Sandrick. Sandrick looking for Walker. And Bailey Walker will run in and kick a simple goal. played on intelligently and made certain of it, perhaps after the miss with the opening shot of the game. He wanted to make absolutely sure of it and not kick past the man on the mark. And he runs into an open goal, kicks the Demons 6th and opens up a 22-point break. It was really nicely done from Walker. Leading out from the top of the square was put perfectly to his advantage and realising he could walk it in. So they head in just about red time in quarter number 3 with a handy break here, the Demons. After a let-off at the other end of the park, they punish them back the other way. Back to the middle. James starting to get on top in this ruck contest. Run it down to Liv Hobart. Caught from behind. That's holding the footy. Hyatt rewarded. Burling rather. And he plays on immediately. Ball to Gatwin. Chips over the top to Jones. Jones. Ford's leading out at him. But he finds only the ruckman James. Again parking himself in the hole and impacting proceedings. McCrimmon. Called to play on. He'll drive it up the wing. Can't find Watson, just drifted out of play. Foldy to take over. Thorpe can't quite bring it under his spell in time. McCormick, Norton, Bailey Gillow trying to break the tackle. McCormick gets the better of Jones there. McLeod under pressure, just released it in time. Kilpatrick, it might have been a throw. He did release it, Kilpatrick, but he threw it, so a free kick to Lenny Faulkner. A big chance here for the Blues. They need a goal. Try and cut it back to 16 points. Late in quarter number 3. Trying to become the first player, not named Dylan Riley, to kick a goal for Launceston today. He's got all 3. He's going to Lenny Faulkner add his name to the list. It's a high floating ball. It might not have the journey. Monk's got a hand on there. Play on. Kilpatrick takes it over the line. And won to score early. 6-6 to 3-3. Now play on quickly to Sandrick. Sandrick slices that one. High ball. Allowed Apted Nunn to get a fist in there and just break it up. James goes unopposed. Apted Nunn looking a bit hampered at the moment. He's got a very bandaged right leg. Faulkner immediately wrapped up by 2. He does appear to be labouring somewhat. Riley Apted Nunn was one of a few late changes. The Blues pull. McLeod just released it to Sandrick. Fighting hard was Downham. Scrapping away with Wheeler. Norton emerges with the football. Got the handball away. Kick was smothered. Apted Nunn. Faulkner. Gillow. Paddled it back. Barron. Now Hyatt. And they like to get the ball in the hands of it. He sends it in the Riley direction. Taken away from him. Having a hand in was Austin Keeling. Kilmick and James. Sandrick Handball as he was losing his footing. Jones didn't quite take it away. Good tackle, Foley. In there and claim McMurray. Blues would dearly love another one before three-quarter time, just to give themselves a real sniff heading into the final quarter. Tilbury applying some pressure. McCormick trying to fend one off. McMurray goes in. Foley spins him around. McCormick. Again, the ball going absolutely nowhere here. The grind continuing. Clearing kick is gone straight to Jones. It was just a hurried kick out of the congestion and landed right in the lap of Liam Jones. And a big moment in the match here. So he'll kick from around about the paint of 50. His side trailing by 21 points. They could badly do with a goal here. He plays on. He sends it on its way. It looks good off the boots. Was it touched on the line? It wasn't. He's just got the journey. And he becomes the first man for the Blues, not named Dylan Riley, to get himself a goal this afternoon. 4-3-27 the Blues. And they close back within 15 points. The home side, Demons, 6-6-42. A big goal, that one, late in the quarter. And keeps them well and truly within striking distance. It's a beautiful kick from Jones. Centimetre perfect in the end, just had the journey. So very much game on here at North Hobart. 15 points to the margin. James wins it down for Leif Heber. Just impeded slightly by Foley. Leif Heber goes back in, tackles him. Slowed down, McLeod couldn't gather. Flick to the outside for Saunders. Saunders finds Leif Heber, kept it moving. Clever handball to Wright. Wright did nicely to McLeod. McLeod spearing into the pocket, brilliantly defended by Avery Thomas from behind. Somehow got a fist in there. And they'll force their stoppage. Kick was seemingly perfectly placed to the forward's advantage. Thomas reached around, made a big defensive spoil, and that will do us for quarter number 3. North Hobart Oval, the home side, will head for the final quarter with a 15-point advantage. They led by 16 points at halftime, so Launceston winning that quarter by a solitary point. It continues to be a low-scoring one. They kicked 2-2 to 2-1 in that quarter. So 15 points. It's not a massive margin. Certainly we know teams can get on runs and kick plenty of goals and chase that down, but in the context of this match where goals have been tough to come by, it is a handy break that the home side have, but could things break open in the final quarter? We'll wait and see. It is well poised, this one, at North Hobart Oval. The Demons in search of the first victory of the season. Can they complete the job? They lead this one by 15 points at the final change. Be back shortly with the final turn. So just about ready to go in the final term here at North Hobart Oval. The Blues are certainly ready to go. They're all in their positions set for this final term. The Demons spending a little time just breaking out of the huddle now, ready to go. They've got a 15-point advantage head into this final term with, will it be enough? Can they get this first victory of the season, or will Launceston come over the top of them and deny them? The stage is set for an intriguing final term here at North Hobart. Big opportunity for the home side, one they are not going to want to let slip. Now, Launceston, talented team who over the years have just gotten very used to winning. It's been a tough season for them, but plenty of players still out there who know how to get the wins in the TSL. Should be an intriguing final term. Thorpe into the ruck for the Blues, and we're underway. Bounce favoured James, he slapped it down. Umpire going to recall that one. There we go again. Thorpe rises over the top, won it down, then followed up, roved his own ruck work, then gave the handball to Faulkner. Faulkner sets sail for home, it's off target. Through for a behind. What a start to the final term that would have been. Thorpe, instant impact out of the ruck there. So here's Kilpatrick from full-back. Foley did well just to break that up. Handball back to Faulkner. Faulkner chips one into the pocket. Hyatt of the Isaac variety plucks that one, and he can go back, try and cut the margin back to 8 points. A bright start to this final term here for the Blues. Back to their positions very early. Keen to go here in the final term. This would certainly put a few nerves through the Demons camp if they close back within 8 points here. It's Hyatt, the left footer. It's across the face. And drifted out of play and out of bounds on the foot. So remains a 14-point advantage as Kilpatrick sends a high ball in the James direction. Thorpe rose from behind, spiked it down. Norton. McMurray's handball forced backwards there and professionally taken out of play by Ferguson. And certainly the Demons can't afford to just go into complete protect mode here. Try and sit on the 14-point lead. Fancy they might need another couple of goals still. First goal potentially vital, really shallow throw there, and Foley's able to emerge with the football, and he swings it deep towards the goal square. Riley's down there, offhand, spilt out the back. It's a goal for McCormack. Tierna McCormack gets the first of the last, and they're back within 8 points, the Blues. The early pressure pays off. They get a goal to show for it. They get something to build a bit of momentum, and the Demons been so good for so much of the afternoon. Certainly have to be aware it is far from job done here this afternoon just yet. 8 points the margin. And an early goal for the Blues. Peak inside 50's paying off for them. How much is left in the tank of the respective sides? It's been a physically taxing game with the amount of stoppages. Thorpe into the ruck having an impact. Tilbury is wrapped up. 2 points the margin. Midway point of the final term. The Demons have led all afternoon. The Blues threatening to come in over the top of them. So I think we've got the strength. Could be a grandstand finish here at North Hobart Oval. 2 points the margin. Norton holding free kicks going to be paid in favour of Hyatt. They're charging home here. Blasted forward by Hyatt. Inside 50 towards the pack. That's a good strong mark taken by James. So James up towards the wing. Walker working hard, takes a strong clunk. Really pushing up to give his side an option. And they'll need to find a goal from somewhere, you'd imagine, here at the Demons. It's the Blues threatening to run over the top of him. Norton short for Sandrick. Just looking to possess the football a little. Fight a handball over the top. In a bit of trouble there was Barrow. And suddenly, the pressure perhaps getting to the Demons. Thorpe and James. James unopposed to the end. He slapped it straight to McCormick. Hyatt pushing up. Got a hold of the football. And goes over the line in the end. Starting to lift here. Ben Hyatt. It's a 2-point ball game. Demons have led all afternoon. James smashes it forward. Gillow worked off it by Leifeber. He sends it inside the forward 50. Bounces in front of Boville. And trickles out of play for a ball in. Can they get something going from this stoppage? Haven't kicked a goal in this final quarter. The Demons, despite the ball spending quite a bit of time down this part of the field. They could do with one now, a steadier. Saunders. Foley's in there. It's been a tight, tough, contested afternoon. Who's got something left to give here? The Demons holding sway, but their lead has narrowed to just 2 points. Foley and Walker. Norton immediately besieged by 3. Gillen right go at it, and it looks like the blood rule is going to force Gussie Norton out of the play. Sandrick looks like he's going to come on to replace him, but we'll wait for that. So Sandrick works his way onto the field now. Good player for this type of situation, the big body of Sandrick. Thorpe won it down. Leifeber couldn't take it cleanly. Leifeber's kick smothered. McLeod applying pressure on Presnell. And again they force a stoppage. Slap back inside by Thorpe. Right. Foley was in there. And Murray. They climb on top once more. Thorpe and James. That's going to be a free kick to James. Thorpe's arm just sliding up a bit high there. And James immediately points at the big sticks. Fancies himself. At the very least, you'll be able to run 30 seconds of game clock, I suppose. Good game management, regardless of whether he's actually going to take the shot on, but certainly giving every indication he fancies himself. Big Nathan James, who's really good today. North Hobart Ruckers fought hard. Can he get a massive goal for his side here? He won't even try. He just sets it up to the top of the square. The mark is taken. Boval. Charlie Boval with a chance to make himself a hero. A big mark at the top of the square. And an enormous opportunity to extend the lead back out to 8 points. Charlie Boval goes back, slams it through, and the Demons lead by 8. Could that be the one they needed? Will it be enough? Still time for the Blues if they're good enough, but that's a massive goal. 7-8 to 6-6. Their first of the last arrives in the 22nd minute. A pack mark and a good finish from young Charlie Boval. And might just give them the breathing room they needed. Launceston have been charging at them here in the second half. Worked their way back within 2 points. And a timely goal that. And the Demons close now to their first victory of the season. Still time enough for the Blues though. Thorpe and James resume their duel. Thorpe won it down, but he won it straight to Sandrick. Sandrick just drives it inside the forward 50. Off hands. Bingham working. Gillow scooped it up over the top. Burling drives it down the wing. Was looking for Faulkner. He continued his run, got the football in the end. Faulkner sets it up. It's a beautiful kick, wide open. Tierna McCormack. And the chance for the immediate response for the Blues. He's already kicked one this quarter. And they can wipe off the Boval goal within a minute here. And bring it back to a one-score game. Tierna McCormack, he'll kick from 45. Won't have the journey. Off hands. Handball released. Presnell. Hyatt. His kick was charged down. No, just straight out, just shanked out on the full. And Kilpatrick will steady things down at the back. We've ticked by 23 minutes. Called to play on was Kilpatrick. Impacted the kick slightly. And cleverly working James under the ball was Burling. Burling. Just a little set-up kick. Great intercept though. Super mark from Kilpatrick. He's been the best on ground for mine today, Callum Kilpatrick, and he stands tall once more. Tumbling ball out of defence, Walker. He's been tireless with his work rate, presenting out from the forward line. Gets to that contest, sees it out of play. They're nearly there, the Demons. Quarters haven't been long today. Lots of stoppages, but no stoppages for too many goals, really. Thorpe works his way to the front, palmed it down, but he couldn't find Burling. Leafheber to Bingham. Now James buffed it off one tackle, had his kick spoiled by Atkins. Climbing in on top is Avery Thomas. He's going to get a hold of the ball here. As Bingham had emerged out the back of the contest with the ball, but the decision had already been made. The whistle had blown. Free kick to Thomas. Call to go here is Thomas. They can't waste time. He sets up a high ball. Spills off hands. Trying to bust through his height, but McCrimmon had a hold of him. Thorpe battling away with James. Thorpe with a strong tackle on Keeling. The seconds continue to run off the clock. Thorpe won it down. Jones flicked up over the top. Faulkner. Riley. Bust free. Gets it on the right. Sets it towards the goals, but it won't work back enough. That would have made things very interesting. 7 points the margin. Kilpatrick saunters out a fullback. Sets it high up towards the boundary line. It's off hands. Will be tossed back into play. We've travelled 26 minutes in the final term. How long have we got left here? The Demons eyeing a first victory of the season, lead by 7. The Blues looking to come over the top of them late. Norton battling away with the height. Bingham bouncing off him. Foley. Norton gets the clearing kick, sends it forward. Boval worked under the football by Schoenmaker. McCormick tracks this one down, but the boundary line wins out. Lines have been sent out, so teams you'd imagine will be aware of how long is left. Thorpe. Burling cleverly off the ground. Oh, he's been pinged for kicking in danger. Perhaps not so clever in the end. Free kick. A really cool decision, that one. The free kick goes the way of Devine. Devine sets it high towards Lefebvre. Walker was there. Off hands to Norton. Norton looking for Bingham. Thomas was tracking it. Is that out on the full or tossed in? I thought it was out on the full. Umpire signalling a throw in. Thomas looking a little bemused. It will be thrown back into play. Walker. They lock it in again. Continue to eat precious seconds away here. The Demons on the cusp of a first win of the year. Bingham, Walker, Foley brings him back in. There will be some sore bodies out there tonight. They've been cracking into these stoppages all afternoon. Foley and Walker. Watson couldn't take it cleanly. McMurray just bumps McCormick out of play. Over both rucks' heads. Walker goes back in. Walker gets the kick clear of the contest. Walker! Somehow bounced back, spun awkwardly into the pocket. It'll be tossed into play. Seconds tick by. Foley and Walker once more. Walker puddled down. Norton just diving there. They're quite content to keep the ball locked in here, the Demons. 7-point ball game. 29 minutes of tick by in the final term. Walker once again. There's the siren sounds and the Demons get their breakthrough. They defeat Launceston 7-8-50 to 6-7-43. A 7-point win for the Demons, who break their duck in 2024 and get a first victory of the season. It was a hard-fought battle all afternoon. Must have been a near record for stoppages in a game. A physical, low-scoring grind of a contest. It is the Demons who can celebrate and sing that team song loudly and proudly for the first time in 2024. It wasn't the prettiest game of football, but it was a very entertaining one. A real hard battle. Two teams, certainly no finals really to play for at this point, but 4 points on offer they both wanted, and the Demons get there. They came into this one knowing this was a big opportunity, taking on the side second last at their home ground. If ever there was going to be a big opportunity to get the breakthrough. It was this afternoon. They came out with that intent. They were fantastic early. Didn't perhaps put it on the scoreboard in a real low-scoring arm wrestle of the first term. It was 9-0 at quarter time, but they just kept working their way through the afternoon. Always seemed to have the goal, the response when they needed it. And then Launceston came with a charge in the last, cut the margin back to 2 points. But Charlie Bogle stood tall, took a great contested mark, kicked a goal, and sealed the contest for the Demons. They win this one 7-8-50 to 6-7-43, the first win of the season here in round 13. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage. I've been Andrew calling the action on the TSL live stream. And from North Hobart, it's bye for now.